What's up, guys? This is Raya here. Well, my name is Chris, but I go by Raya. And a little surprise for you guys. I've started streaming. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, I thought this would be a fun thing to do. Most of my evenings, I kind of come home and just watch Korean dramas with Nashville, and I thought this would be kind of a really fun way to spend the evenings. And you can hear Nashville. Hey, Nashville, come over here. He's gonna be our stream buddy. I don't know if you can see him, but he's my little Australian shepherd. So yeah, my goal for this and this first one, this is really a lot of it is just kind of checking out the settings and kind of making sure everything plays back just right. But also, it's kind of fun to have the scuffed streams at first because it'll be fun to look back on and be like, that was interesting the way he did this or that. But yeah, so it's not gonna be perfect at first. It will never be perfect, but the goal is to make this just a cozy space, a cozy safe space for you and me, kind of just to kick it and to talk about life and themes and real stuff and funny stuff. We can get into the serious issues. We can get into the not so serious issues. And you're gonna hear my puppy walk in and out. And I'm sorry that I'm messing with Smap. I gotta get this comfortable to where it's like we just pop in and we say hi to each other. But yeah, I want this to be just the coziest hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, however long I'm streaming that day, to just come and be a part of. Yeah, I got my cozy mint tea. And if you guys don't, if any of my tea drinkers out there, if you haven't tried mint tea, it's so good. Oh, I guess it's gonna be a little bit of ASMR too, so there's that. But mint tea, you tell them, Nashville. Yeah. So, I guess a little background on why I thought this would be a good idea is my favorite thing to have on in the background is streams, like some of my favorite streamers. I love kind of filling up the space of my house with their voices and their sounds and their laughter and their yells. Some of them are gamers and some of them are kind of. I don't know if you listen to Valkyrie, but she's one of my favorites, and she's definitely. She's a yeller, and I love, sometimes it'll startle me. I'll be in the other room. Oh, you got your toy? Good boy. Sometimes I'll be watching some TV, and I'll have her on in my room, and hey, watch your bum, watch your big old bum, okay? Your big old booty. Watch the mic. And I'll just hear her yell on a game or something, and it'll make me laugh, and I love it. But I love just kind of the atmosphere that having a stream on brings. And honestly, one of my favorite people in the world, her name's Michelle. She was a streamer for quite a while. Well, not quite a while, but a little bit. And it was So let me just paint the scene. Okay, I had just moved down here. I'm from Charlotte, but originally I'm from Iowa, and I had just moved down here. No friends, empty house, and I had, classic setup: air mattress on the bed, my laptop, takeout containers everywhere because I didn't even have a fridge yet. But one of my friends, Michelle, who I've known since high school, she started streaming right about that time. And that was just a godsend. That was perfect because I was honestly just kind of lonely and missing home and missing my family. And whenever I'd see that she'd be like live, I'd like whenever I could at least I'd check out the stream and have her on, and just her voice and her laughter and that presence of like something familiar was just so calming and so helpful for me to get my bearings. And honestly, it made me feel a whole lot less lonely. Just having a familiar voice fill my space. And I've come to realize that is an important and powerful part of like a lot of my favorite streamers. It's just they kind of fill the space around me with just this lovely atmosphere. So the goal for this is to help be that for you. I want to pass it on. I want to be like a cozy voice. Listen to my voice right there. I want to be a cozy voice, cozy sound for you guys to maybe have in the background, or maybe it helps you in the morning. You want to wake up and listen to an hour of some guy talking about space or astronomy or travel. Or maybe you're at work and you just have your headphones on. You want to listen to somebody ramble on and talk about music or books or poetry or whatever we're discussing that day. And then, my personal favorite is maybe you turn this on as you're getting ready to bed or getting ready for bed. That's why I called it Unwind with Raya, because it's one you can decompress. I made this cozy space, cozy lighting, cozy tea, and it'll get cozier as we progress. I'll be able to fill up the space a little better, and with input from you guys and suggestions, to kind of make this just the coziest, most peaceful atmosphere for all of us. So that's my goal. That's the hope for this. Like I said, this first one, a lot of it is just troubleshooting and seeing, how's everything sounding? Are we dropping frames? How's my voice? How's my cadence? How's this tea? Delicious. It tastes like Christmas. Honestly, how do any of you guys, you out there like do you like mint? Mint is pretty controversial these days, but I love it so much. Like a bunch of my friends, they hate mint. Everything mint. They won't touch mint ice cream, mint chocolate chip ice cream. Are you serious? That's the vibe. Oh my goodness. Oh, the heater just kicked on, so you guys might be able to hear that. But mint chocolate chip. Hold on, let me turn my voice down in my ears. Okay, let's try that. Mint chocolate chip. Wait, still. There we go. Let's go with that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, better. All right. So mint chocolate chip ice cream. Are you serious? That is like my all-time favorite, honestly. It's something about it. My sister introduced it to me one Christmas, like I want to say maybe 10 years ago, and it changed my life because it's it's literally like so fresh. Everyone says it's like toothpaste. No, it's not like toothpaste. You get the mint, you get the chocolate chips. Mm, it's green. What's better than that? It's like a forest for your mouth. No, that's not. It's like evergreen trees. Like I don't know. Maybe it's I like gin too. I like very I don't know bright flavors. So I mean, color me a mint guy, I guess. But yeah. Mm. So we're gonna make this just a nice environment, a nice space, and obviously I want you guys to give your input and you chat, and I'm gonna love it when you ask me anything. I'm an open book. That's the whole point of this, is just to be as honest and transparent with you guys, and just well, I mean, I've got so many exciting ideas for this and what I want this to be. Every stream, and we're gonna have a theme, kind of like a topic to go on. But if you know me, there will be tangents. So if you don't like someone going off on various routes to an idea, to maybe not even completing, I'll try my best to come full circle. But I mean, you might have to remind me. Sometimes we'll never make it back there. Maybe it'll be a two-parter for the next stream. I don't know. But I love letting my brain just wander and go off on things. Also, if you like gaming, I love gaming, but I don't like to do it on stream. So that's not what this is going to be. I found like a lot of my favorite streamers, like my favorite parts of the streams are when they're just talking and just shooting the breeze and just chatting and talking about life. So that's what I want this whole thing to be for me. But no hard feelings if you want to go watch a gamer stream. I mean, I'm gonna do that after this. I've been watching Foozly recently. Foozly's hilarious. I don't know if you guys follow her on YouTube, but I think she was on Twitch beforehand. My brother introduced me to like pretty much Valkyrie and Foozly and Mi Young, K Katamina, that whole group, and I'm so glad he did, because it's introduced me to this whole realm. Like, if I'm being honest, I got Foozly on in my other room right now. I think she's playing Mario Party today, so I'm excited to watch after this. But yeah, so no gaming on this end, but if you'd like to game with me, I mean, maybe in the future we'd introduce that and make that part of the thing, but not right now. I'm more interested in talking about life and the details of our days, and like I said, I want this to just be like a big old chat session where we kind of get into things and kind of talk about life and figure out things and kind of have differing opinions on different situations. And I don't know, maybe we learn something, maybe we learn nothing, like Seinfeld. Maybe we go the entire time of the stream and we don't learn a single thing, but if we have fun along the way and we laugh, and maybe I can turn one person on to mint chocolate chip ice cream. I mean, that'd be beautiful. So you having fun down there, Nashville? I see you. So let's see. For this first one, I was trying to think about what would be like the most embarrassing, not embarrassing, but something to look back on in, a year or two. What would be just embarrassing for that very first stream? Because I want it to be like, that just something I look back and just smile and laugh and think, would I do that now? So this one's for you, future Chris, future Raya. All right. Squeaky. Perfect segue. So let's talk about celebrity crushes. Ooh, hot button issue, right? So I'm curious to know what you guys like, what your celebrity crush is. But mine. Hey, don't bump the mic, buddy. My celebrity crush right now is a woman named IU. Well, that's her stage name. She's a South Korean singer, actress, model, just all around amazing human being. I mean, I've heard she's kind. I heard she's funny. If you don't know her, she's got a whole bunch of albums. Her album Lilac is like one of my favorite albums of all time. She's just this crazy talented, like one of the most talented. Like I think, just off the top of my head, the most talented person. Well, there's so many, but just in my front of my brain right now, Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is probably one of the most talented human beings out there. Um, with what Ray, his singing, his acting. Over there, you're bumping it, buddy. His impersonations, his humor is just incredible. That all that is in one human being. But IU is like right there. She is her singing ability, like her voice is beautiful, like an angel. And her writing, like I heard she writes a lot of her songs. That's incredible in this day and age. Um, and her acting, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, her acting is incredible. She is. I've watched a few of her. She's in a drama called Hotel de Luna, and she is hilarious in it. She's funny. She's smart. She's cute. She's bold. She's wicked. But the one that got me was this drama called My Mister, and it's on Netflix, I think. But oh my goodness, when I tell you, she is one of the best actresses of her generation. Like her acting in that, she's surrounded by an incredible cast too. I think it's just top notch actors, but she is on another level. She's like I cried in that a few times because of her acting, like just the emotion she brings out. It's so understated, and you know how incredible it is that the whole drama is in Korean, and I don't speak Korean, so you know how incredible it is, like that you can act and make somebody who doesn't speak your language feel enough to cry. That's incredible. Like, give her flowers. Like, she is something else, and she's adorable. Like, she's real cute. So that is definitely probably my top. Scratching. That's probably my top crush right now, because she is adorable. And I was trying to go through like in my brain and see like who else would be my celebrity crush. And there's so many, you know, of course, there's so many you just can't think of. You can't pick out one just on the top of your brain. You can't like single them out, I guess. Dang it, they're gonna all be Korean because I've been like nonstop watching Korean dramas for the last like 3 months. So I'm like my it's skewed. Let's see. Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan's on that list. That dude. I mean, physique, incredible. Smile, amazing. His general, like, his presence, his like aura, just seems kind. You okay, buddy? It just seems kind. Like, I feel like he'd be a good friend. Let's see. Let's do one more that I can look back on and be embarrassed. Well, not embarrassed, but just like, ooh. All right. Let me dig deep. Okay, let me dig deep. How's the levels? Let me check. Is it good? It should be. I mean, pretty sure it should be. I can turn it up for next stream if it's too low. About that. That should be any better. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Let's see. Celebrity. Hmm. But watch the mic stand. Um, we're both adjusting to this. He's very clingy, and whenever I do something new or something different, he doesn't know how to react, and he gets a little anxious, and he'll start. Yeah, I don't know if you heard him, but he was chewing on his toy. He was chewing on his toy, and he didn't know kind of what to do, and he was kind of brushing up against the mics and all that stuff. So, but now he's laying down. He usually tuckers himself out. So that's something we'll both just have to get used to. But let's see. Third, currently, I would have to say Halsey. Halsey A is talented and intelligent, just incredibly smart, and her writing is amazing. Like, I envy her writing ability so much. But and she's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She's mixed like me? What? That's so cool. That's amazing. So yeah, probably Halsey would be third Celebrity Crush. Is that too many? That's a good amount. Let's go with 3. Yeah. Let's do that. Well, okay, let me throw one more in. There's the streamer, Katamina, K Katamina. She's I would have to throw on there too, because she's adorable and she's funny, hilarious funny. Like, she'd be one of the, like, a really good friend too. Like, she seems like she would fit in where I would fit in. Oh, what's the best way to say that? I feel like my family, I guess the test for relationships for me, not relationships, friendships, anything, I'm not saying I don't know her, so I'd have to get to know her to date her. So I'm not saying that. Oh, good first one. This is a good cringe. This is perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for. But my test for, like, a good friendship or relationship in the back of my head is like, would this person get along with my family? Because my family is, first of all, we're big. I mean, we got a lot, not like physically big, although we're getting there. I'm getting there. But, like, there's a lot of us, I got 4 brothers and 2 sisters, and we are all very quick-witted, and if you spend more than 20 minutes at our house, like, with all of us around, you'll hear, like, movie quotes flying around and different references just off the cuff, just real quick, like, hilarious. I mean, it's the most fun group of people I can be around. But, like, if I can picture you or imagine you being there and enjoying it and having fun, then that's to me, like, that makes a good friend for me personally. Not for, I mean, everyone else has their own kind of gauge of what that means to them. But for me, if I can picture you fitting in with my family, that's a good gauge of like, hey, we'd be good friends. And I feel like the streamer Kay Katamina would be good. Just and like I said, I don't know her. I've never met her. I probably will never meet her. But I watch her streams quite a bit, and kind of, you can kind of get a good sense of like someone's humor and someone's character and kind of their vibe. And she would vibe well with us. I think, and Michael B. Jordan, he would vibe well with us too. I feel like that would. I mean, he'd make me want to like go to the gym. I mean, had to probably do a few more crunches to invite him over. But I don't know. What's his diet? Does he eat like regular food? Because I like brownies. And I like cake. And I like donuts. And I like pizza. So if that ain't on the menu, I'm going to have to be out of there. I mean, I haven't seen Creed 3 yet, so maybe that'll change my opinion of food, but no, it won't. It's not going to. I love pepperonis too much to be on that Creed diet. Because I saw somewhere that he like works out 4 times a day eating chicken breast. First of all, I am not. First of all, 4 times a day working out. Nah, bruh. Just nah. Just never. Not even if my doctor told me it would save my life. Well, that'd be a close one, honestly. 4 times a day? Are we talking like heavy lifting every session? Are we talking cardio one session? Either 4 times a day. I don't even want to do 4 times a week. Currently, I'm at like 2 or 3 times a week for about an hour each day or each session, I guess. And that's enough. That's more than enough. I don't want any more than that. You start getting, I did 2-a-days for football in 8th grade. I was like 105 pounds. By the end of that week, I was like 104 pounds. And like that's a big shift when you ain't got that much weight to begin with. Like it's like a whole pound, my guy. That's a whole chicken breast. 4 times a day? I mean, that movie better be real good. Think of all the... Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to calculate in my head. Just 4 times of like putting clothes on to go somewhere is already too much. Like, and then on top of that, going and moving your body 4 separate times on purpose. And then moving your body like vigorously. That's a whole lot of, that's I don't speak that language. I don't know what that is. Is it Italian? 4 times a day? That makes my knees lock up just thinking about it. I mean, and I love working out. Like, that's the thing. I love exercise. I love moving my body. Like, I work outside for a living. It's fun I've always enjoyed physical fitness. So don't get me wrong. Like, that's not the issue. The issue is 4 times a day. I'm going to try to make a list. Let's make a list of things I enjoy doing 4 times a day. That was my phone. It's all right. I just scared Nashville. 4 times a day. Eating. Which probably negates the exercise. So that's like polar opposites. Does he eat 4 times a day too? Let's see. 4 times a day, I enjoy 4 separate times I'll watch a show. 4 separate times I'll pick up where I left off on a book. 4 separate times I'll take a nap. That's on the table. Hey, leave it alone. Say he's anxious again. Puppy, leave it alone. Okay. Calm down. Take a nap. That's about it for 4 times a day. Yeah. Take my pup out to go potty. I don't even really enjoy that. But he does. So, me go potty? That's 4 times a day, probably. Is that normal? Probably. When you drink so much tea. But yeah. That's too much. But he looks great. So good for you, Michael B. Jordan. Good for you. I could honestly say I could not do it. I could not do it. Matter of fact, I just ordered a pizza. That's when my phone was dropped out. It boop, 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 hit the dash. It ordered a pizza for me because it knew we were talking about this. It was like, Chris is not going to do that. Let me just like proactively get ahead of this situation and order this large 2-topping carry out. Because I always carry out. Sue me. I always carry out. Because it's just, I got no problem going and picking up a pizza. Especially if it's like 10 minutes away. That's prime music listening to time. Like, you just throw on a Paramore album or like 4 different, you got like 4 songs, 5 songs you can listen to in the span of that pickup. That's a vibe. It's like an excuse to get out the house for just 20, 30 minutes. So already. Plus, you don't have to like have that awkward, hey, like, bing, 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 bing. They always knock at the most inopportune time. Like, I'm in the bathroom or I'm watching a Michael B. Jordan movie. And so I'll come out and they have that whole, hey, and they're always like this and they gotta unhook the thing and I'm like, and then I gotta, where do I sign? Do we still use cash? Do you have a card inserter? What happens? Do I pay online? Did I pay online? I can't remember. Do I give the tip on? It's a whole thing I can avoid by just getting in my car and going and picking it up. Plus it's cheaper. Cut out the middle. They don't want to come to my house. I got a steep hill. It's like 12 steps to get up my house. Then my dog's gonna bark. Yeah, they don't want to deal with that. They probably just living their life. It's a Sunday. They probably got things to do, things to think about. I don't want to worry about tripping up my steps. Yeah. So there's that. I know I'm giving you some riveting stuff, but that's what this is going to be. It's just going to be us talking about life. It's just going to be pretty much just a chill session. Just picture you coming over to like just a good friend's home. You just coming over and you're like, hey, I had a tough day today. Can I come through and just talk it out? I'll make you some tea. I'll pull you up a chair, give you a blanket. You can pet my dog while I'm telling stories. That's what this is. That's what I want this to be for us. And like I said, in the future, I'm going back to visit my family this next week. But right after that, I'm going to start this up regularly where I'm going to try to do it. I don't know. We'll see. But at least a few times a week, if not every weeknight, something. I don't want to commit to it before I figure out, how this affects me in my day to day. Because I still got a full-time job, but I'm just excited to do this and to share this with you guys and and kind of figure out what this is gonna be for us. So I don't want to put any like hard and fast, restrictions on it, or time limits or time constraints either way. But I still want it to just be something to be excited about. So, like I said, starting not this next week, but the week after. What is that? The week of maybe the 23rd? I don't know. I don't have a calendar in front of me. I have pictures of Kurt Cobain and Earth, Wind, and Fire. So, 1992, maybe? But no, March, let's say that, just call it the 22nd. I know, buddy. I know. I'll start doing this more regularly, so you can look out for, you probably got the little note in your inbox like, hey, Raya's going live. Somebody you subscribe to is going live. And you're probably like, what? Ew, denied. But if you happen to click on this and see me and enjoy what you see, that's in about a week and a half. I'm going to start doing this regularly, so you can kind of come through and at your own leisure. I mean, you don't got to catch me live. You can watch the replays and make this whatever you want it to be for you. But I would love if you came in while I'm live, while I'm streaming, and said hello and asked some questions and just kind of vibe with me. Like, I love that. That way we can kind of bounce ideas off each other and make this interactive. The only thing I ask though is like the tenets, I guess, of this stream, this whole safe space, is that you're kind and you respect the opinions of other people. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't agree with everyone. You're not going to agree with me, but respect that we can have differing opinions and still be okay with each other, and still not have to, resort to harsh words or put downs or negative anything. And honesty. Just be honest. I'm not expecting, this is not going to be perfect. I'm not perfect. This is not going to be like, I just want us to be honest. And to be a safe space for everyone to be honest, whatever that means for them, whatever your truth is. Like, I want everyone to feel comfortable and safe and warm enough to like share their thoughts and share their opinions without fearing like the rest of us kind of bashing them or ridiculing them. Like, that's not what this is. Never that. Like, if that's like I said, you got two times. The first time, depending on how bad it is, I might let it slide. I will give you a warning. But any more than that, and you can't mess up the vibe for the rest of us. This is. I want this to be cozy. I don't want this to be a space where I don't enjoy or everyone else doesn't enjoy. Like, nah, we're gonna make this fun. We're gonna make this cool and enjoyable. I want this to be something you look forward to catching at the end of your day. Because for the most part, as far as I know, I'm going to be streaming like in the evenings for the most part. And I live on the East Coast. So my guess is, between 7 and like 11 Eastern. So what's that in, let's see, in Central Standard Time? That's an hour behind. Is this a leap year? We go 24. I'm 30. I'm 31. If I go back, anyways, you'll get the alert. If you're up, you're up. We'll go with that. That'll be how we figure it out. So yeah, let's see how long I've been going for. Okay. That's not bad. I think that was a successful first one. I think this is like the prelude. the introduction before the main event, I guess. Yeah. Let me know what you think. Let me know what kind of things you guys want to see in the future. What kind of topics? Like I said, this is gonna be a lot of every day. Everyone will have like a theme. Today's theme is hi, hello. But like some themes, I know the very first one I want to do is the theme will be poetry. And I won't spoil it for you guys, but I'm going to read a few of we're going to find some beautiful poems that kind of affect us and see how that, we'll just talk about it. Like I said, you just saw me go 10 minutes speaking about Michael B. Jordan. We can talk about whatever we want. That is so amazing. Because if you're like me, your brain is I don't have anxiety, but like my brain there's periods of time where my brain will be going a mile a minute for like, let's say a 20-minute span. And then I'll think about nothing for 5 minutes. And then it'll just be back to just tangents and daydreams and things like that. So this would be a good space for all of us to just kind of clear our brains out, just a factory reset, a wind down, where it's like just getting all these words out of our brains so that we can sleep well and have good days. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Like I said, we're going to get into poetry next time. Some beautiful ones and maybe make us cry. But be thinking about topics you want to hear. Maybe something that's close to you. We can talk about that. We can get into for the most part, we'll probably do like lighter stuff. No, that's a lie. No, we'll get into anything. We'll get into the heavy stuff. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of any of that. I'm not afraid to, I don't know. I'm not afraid to get canceled. I'm not like I have some jarring opinions or anything like that, but you never know these days with what goes one way or what you meant to say and how it's perceived or whatever the case. I'm not afraid of that. I'm nothing. So I know it doesn't, I'm not afraid to go into the deep issues, the deep dark web. Just kidding. I am afraid to go to the dark web. I tried Googling it one time. No. It did not end up where I was. Yeah, nah. That's I saw my info was like shared and no, it got weird. So let's not go to the dark web. Let's do like the medium dark web. Let's go like beige web. That's about, but like we'll probably get into maybe politics, maybe, I don't know, trying to think of deep topics off the top of my head. 401ks, taxes. No, I'm just kidding. But I like talking. The things you'll come to learn. The things I like talking about are like the humanity, like things like heartbreak and relationships and humor and what we're all watching currently or what we're reading or what affected us that day. So back to that point, if there's something that like really is pressing on you that week or that day and you want to kind of offer it up as a suggestion for the next theme or whatever, I am all ears. I've got a running list of like things I want to go just spend the time talking about. But if you've got ones that you'd really like to see us have a safe space to open up and explore, and maybe that'll help you kind of get that off your brain or may see it from another perspective, let's do that. I am all ears. So hit the chat, and let's see what we can do. See where this goes. We'll probably end up doing a whole episode on Michael B. Jordan because why not? So yeah, this is a good first one. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna be cozy. So let's see. I've been thinking about if it's cringe to have a sign off. And maybe it is. I think it is, but I think what I'm going to leave you with as many times I can remember is to sleep well, because the older I get, the more I realize that like sleeping well is hard to come by for a lot of people. A lot of people have trouble sleeping. A lot of people don't get good sleep. A lot of people can't get good sleep. They got things going on, or just medical or physical or psychological, just that they don't sleep well. And that breaks my heart, because like sleeping is such a vital thing in our lives. It changes our lives for the better. So I've learned, like, when I say sleep well, I'll text honestly, like if I'm dating a girl, I'll tell her to sleep well, and like I'll mean it from the bottom of my heart. It's not just like, I'll sleep well, like, bye. No, it's like, sleep well, like I hope when you get tucked in and cozied up and cuddled up in your blankets tonight, you lay your head on that pillow. Maybe you got the fan going, maybe you got your music going, maybe you got your cat or your dog right around you. I hope you drift off and sleep well. Get that restful sleep, that knocked out, waking up 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 13 hours later. Just that's that good sleep. So from now on, when you hear me say sleep well, that's what I mean. So sleep well. This has been Unwind with Raya, #1. See you guys.